Hey guys, welcome to another episode of What Do We Have Here? I'm here with David Ward. He is the District Sales Manager for North and Central Florida with Belimo. David, thanks for being here.
Thank you, Tim.
So today you're going to tell us a little bit about the Belimo Gas Monitors.
Yes, very excited about this product. At Belimo, we'd like to say we manufacture small devices that have a big impact. Nothing has a bigger impact than something that measures your air quality.
For sure.
Things that we breathe. So let me tell you a little bit about this product. It basically has three different flavors, three different styles. You have one product that is CAN bus, a BACnet MSTP, has an analog signal, and one relay. That's the A model. The B model, you take away the analog output and you have two relays.
Okay.
And then the C model, tada, stands for CAN bus, and that doesn't have any relays or any analog outputs. We also have a module that has 4 relays in there. It's just a relay module. And we also have a communication module. It doesn't have any sensors in it, but it just does the communication. With this product, you can have up to 32 devices on one network. So for instance, if you want to hook it up to your building automation system, you would have one BACnet model that has either analog or the relays, and then you can have up to 31 other devices that are just CAN bus. So you have one BACnet point, but all the CAN buses are still sending that down the trunk, daisy chain down the trunk. All the displays read every few seconds, monitoring, and if something alarms, they'll tell you what sensor is alarming.
Okay, so you're saying that in a building automation system, when we care about points and we care about things like that, counts, you can have up to 32 devices that will count as one BACnet point.
That's correct. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and if we want to stand alone, we can do that as well. It doesn't have to go to the building automation system. You can have the one that has BACnet and analog and a relay, and then you can have CAN buses, and as they sense, then that will turn on a fan or open the damper simultaneously, exhaust the bad air, let in the good air, and that could just be a standalone unit within the parking garage.
Awesome. And then the communication module, so you could put that like in the security guard's office or something in the parking deck to let them know what's happening in the parking deck.
Exactly, the facility manager. In their office, they're looking at all the building automation equipment in their office, and so they can have the communication module sitting in their office, and it will show all those monitors out there doing their thing periodically every few seconds, going to each one, and if something alarms, you can see it right there.
Very cool.
Yeah, and that's just what the communication module does. He can also have the relay module in there as well, as if you wanted to.
Good deal. Let's get in the guts of this thing. Open it up.
Yeah. So obviously you see the display right here. You can program it, the up and down arrows right here, to program it, the different alarm levels, whenever it senses a certain amount of parts per million, you can program them in the device. And here you will see that we have a 80 decibel horn and also 3 alarms. And each alarm will have a red light on the first alarm, second alarm, another red light, third alarm for the highest level detection. That strobe can go off, signaling the 80 decibel horn. And this is what it looks like inside. Easy to program, up and down push button menu. Display is really easy to look at. We provide a nice little operations manual to help you go through those settings. One thing I really like about this product is the sensors. The sensors, obviously we have to do maintenance on this stuff. Belimo recommends, you go out once a year, do the maintenance on the product. If you like, you can have the can of gas, and we sell the regulator, and we sell the tubing and the little cap that goes over this, so you can do that, and that's fine and dandy. But what I like about it is that these sensors are hot swappable. So you don't have to power down. You don't have to do any kind of reprogramming. These sensors are sold by Belimo right in our catalog. So you buy this, and you just simply take it out, put the new one back in. Should be simple, but I don't have my glasses on. Pops right back in, and it's done.
Good deal. So you're saying instead of having to go around and calibrate everything and all the time that goes along with that, you can just go and get all new sensors, go in there, pop them in, and y'all recommend, once a year possibly making sure your devices are calibrated. Rather you do the calibration
Sure.
with the gas or hot swap.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, depending on where the monitor is, where the cars are coming in. If you're going into a parking garage, for instance, and right at the beginning where people are coming in, you have a lot of
Mm-hmm.
gases. That monitor is going to be getting more exposed.
For
Maybe
sure.
some monitor that's further away, maybe it doesn't get as the traffic,
Right.
and so that will last longer. But you still got to do the maintenance on them. We also, within the parking garage, the NO2 and then the CO. The NO2, uh, let's say if you have ceilings that are 15 feet, and we know that the diesels
Mm-hmm.
typically would have the exhaust on a higher level. So we want to take that and put it up into a high kit. So we have a high-low kit. So when that happens is you buy the kit, but you don't have to buy the sensor. You simply just take out this sensor, the NO2,
Mm-hmm.
put it in that kit. We provide in the kit the wire to bring this down, and the module just fits right in here. So that's how you do your high-low kit.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And so this is the NO2 and CO. We also have, for air quality, CO, CO2, and those are intercataloguing on the website. Yeah.
Awesome. And rumor has it there's some refrigeration stuff coming.
Yes. We don't have them in the catalog. We don't have them on the website. Simply contact your DSM. We will work with the factory to get you that. It's basically one sensor monitor, but it covers all the refrigeration gases that are available. Even the new stuff that's coming out, we already have that available.
That's awesome.
So yeah, it's a list of those gas sensors or those refrigeration sensors in the catalog and operations manual. However, like I said, we don't have them, but we can get them in the catalog. We don't have them in the catalog. Yep.
So to jump back a little bit, when you brought up the calibration, let's say we don't want to do the hot swap, we want to calibrate.
Yes.
Is it simple? Is there a class or something we can do to make sure that?
It's a very good question. This is the first product that Belimo is doing a class that somebody could take and be a certified, authorized maintenance provider. I guess you could say service provider on these. And it's the first time we've ever done it. It's a 1.5 day class. We go through and we, show how to program the whole thing, go over all the ins and outs of the product. It's very, I wouldn't say intense, but it's very detailed, in depth, yeah. And so that is something that we do. Belimo does. It doesn't cost anything, free of charge. But what happens is once you get to be an authorized service provider, then it goes into a Belimo registry. And so if somebody calls up and said, hey, if they have these installed, I would like to have the service and maintenance done on this, who can do that? We look at the register. Well, in your area, whether it be in Atlanta, Georgia, or Orlando, Florida, we can say, oh, XYZ company has a technician who's done the training, and he's an authorized technician to do that.
That's great. So if you're watching this and you are in Atlanta or Orlando, reach out to us at Stromquist, and we can definitely set up that class. I'd love to host one in both locations pretty soon.
Yeah, we're happy to do it.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.